Hey, I'm on CoinAnk and I have selected derivatives and I'm on the long and shorts. All right. And so we can in real time down to the over here, we can go down to the 5 minute chart and we can see how orders are being, you know, executed. So you got the taker sell and you got the taker buy. So we see the percentage that's going on. And so we can flip flop back and forth. We can see. All right, so this is going to be in real time. So this literally is showing. So this is not liquidation. This is literally who's dominating. So right now on the 5 minute, we have 64% or 63% on all the exchanges that are short. So 65. So you see how it's growing and you see how we're constantly dropping, right? So this could be used as a gauge to see who's dominating for the time. You also can go all the way down here, and if you select all right, this is going to be all the coins that are offered here. They go all the way up to 17 plus pages, so you can find as much as possible. But you have your long 5 minute, long short minute. Did I hit something? I didn't mean to get back to that. We have your 30 minute above here. You have your 1 hour. You have a 4 hour, 4 hour, and let's see something. All right, and I think that's the highest it goes. Right, so up to 4 hours, but it gives some good feedback and data. So I can look right here and see that it's $163 million worth of shorts being executed, and then over here we got on the 30 minute. We got 421 million long, and you're gonna see the numbers change in real time. It will change. So this is what I like about this site. So it's tracking everything in real time. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. So go and check it out. All right. So you see how this one, it just dropped down to 59%. So I wonder if we got a little minor little support or correction. So you see right here, got a little wick action. All right. So that could be the change. So you see how it's wicking up in this particular zone. So let's see how it's changing for the shorts because this was over six. So you see how it's 62%. So now let's see if it's going back down or whatnot. But this is it's pretty good to see this in real time, to be honest. And I like how you can see it up here as well too. And this is based off the exchanges. So this is all on exchange. So on Binance Exchange right now, they got 59% of the traders, um, or not traders, but you got 59% orders coming in on that sell side. So that's adding into the supply. So the supply side is pretty heavy. So you remember when you're dealing with any imbalances in the market, all right, you are looking for what? You're looking for supply and demand zone. So on this 5 minute chart right here, we know that this is a demand zone. And it's a possibility that during this time we could have looked um, on the longs versus shorts, and we could have saw maybe 60 or 70% of long positions coming in, which means that is an imbalance towards the buy side. All right. Um, we could have seen here when we had this massive drop from up here, which now this is a supply zone up this way. We definitely could have seen that we had 60, 70, whatever more orders coming in on the sell side and pushing this thing down. So I think this is a unique um, tool to use And of course, if it's between 50, 49 ish, that's probably a sign that the asset is moving sideways, right? So you see right now we're not really making any strong moves, and this is because there's not a real true imbalance. So you're gonna fight in this area, right? Until you see how now it seems like it's trying to break. So let's go back and let's check and let's see. Okay, now you see we got the 52%. So we're breaking away a little bit. But imagine if you start seeing 60s, 70s on the longs. That means now we're starting to see a better rally. All right. So yeah, that's interesting. Look, of course they do have the liquidation on here. All right, something drastic just changed. All right, so we really just jumped. Let's see. Might see a little pop. Who knows? Look at. Let's see what we got. Let's see if the liquidation on it. See. There it is. It's the pop it's looking for. A stronger candle. Yeah, but I'm gonna play around with this site more, see if I can find some more correlations. Let's see the liquidation, how that looks. Just similar coin glass, the liquidation. I have to play around more with this. Uh, yeah, it's a lot. 89%. So $1.69 million worth of was liquidated in the last hour, which makes sense because look at this. We're on a 5 minute chart, but if you took, this was 8:10. This was 8:10. So this is the last 2 hours or so. So it's going to an hour. So yeah, look at this. So basically, the last 3 hours have been a free fall to a certain extent, right? So um, I like this. It's just if I was looking at this, last hour, I'm like, hey, 89% are long. You know, uh, they have the most available liquidity. For to collect. So if they got the most liquidity, that's 1.69 million dollars being collected from these loans, right? And so in order for them to close out, they have to sell. So then they add to the sell pressure. Let's go to a higher time frame, see what's happening. We could go to the daily. We clearly see on the daily, we got $133 million. It's liquidated of longs. 136 million shorts. That's it's a little odd. Let me see what happened. Well, because it's a daily. Let's see. I see. Got it. I see. Yeah. I was wondering. I was like, shorts got liquidated like that. It seemed like yesterday it was just a massive drop, which it was, but we had this rally too. Um, and what I'm talking about, all this right now is considered Monday. So even though for us, it's 10:50 at night, and it's still Sunday, but it's already counted as Monday. But yeah, this nice little green rally. That's what happened. So I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute, how can more of the shorts was liquidated? From what I remember, saying like we just in a free fall yesterday, but this counter right here, um, yes, it was for Saturday, which is still yesterday for us, but the way they count theirs, they're already in a Monday. Right? So this is Sunday, even though we're currently on Sunday, and this is Saturday. So that's what threw me off because I was like, yesterday was not a bullish day, so I don't know what they're talking about. Well, okay, but now I get it now. But so you see this nice little strong, you know, we got this bullish candle to come in. All right, and we push up. So what happened? All these people, these shorts, then they got liquidated. So everybody started adding to their shorts. Now, also remember, um, you have people who traditionally short the market, and in order for them to close back, to close their order, they got to buy back. So a lot of these price points that start pushing up when you get a little bit of bullish pressure, a lot of times it's just short squeezes. So you got to keep that in mind when you're actually in these markets. It might not be organic it's not organic buying. It's just people are closing out on their shorts and covering their position, and it just add into artificial buying. And then you'll learn that too over time. You see some coins just ripping, and you be thinking like, "Oh my God, it must be some good news, stuff like that." It could be that someone has realized that, hey, we're going to trap, we're going to do a bull trap, or I'm sorry, we're going to do a bear trap, and we're going to push the markets higher. And we know that all these people have to come back in and have to close out their positions, so it's going to add, it's going to push the price up further. Um, and then a lot of people don't know that sometimes that's the case with Bitcoin. Bitcoin rally and pumping. It's not that it's natural, organic buyers in the market that's buying and pushing the pressure up. Instead, it's the derivative side, and someone has seen that someone has a overly aggressive position, and they want to go and they want to collect, whether it's the stop losses or whatnot, and they know they have to go in, they have to buy back and push it up. And then don't be don't get too careless. All right, we can see a dead cat bounce. I'm sorry, uh, that can occur in these markets. Okay, so we still can see that. All right, and for some of you don't understand what that may look like or whatnot, but we could easily have price come down, find some support, and do something similar like here, bounce back up. People think that, oh, we're good, and then we can do something like that. So you got to keep that in mind, especially if we get like I said, a dead cat bounce in the market. That's a possibility. But as far as with Bitcoin and its targets, if we do get another correction to the downside, right, so we've already crossed 23%. To me, I think that this is a favorable area. Of course, we could go lower than this area, but this area right here is really where I feel price has a strong possibility coming back to. This would actually be wonderful. We needed to come back into this area. If we can get back into this area, we definitely can see some altcoins at a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful price. Wonderful price. All right. So if you've been waiting for another opportunity, you just may get it. So just be patient and see if we can get back to these levels. Now, once again, there could be a dead cat bounce into this area. Right? Price could come down drastically in here. We could bounce back up. We're thinking, okay, we're good. We're going to break back above in order to just come back here, and then we can, boom, we still can visit this imbalanced demand zone at these levels, or this one right here. So gotta be careful of that. All right, that's it. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy E White. I'm out.